crafty friends. Okay, so I got these shapes. They're in the Jen Hatfield collection. And I have painted it with this dauber. Look at that. It's like seconds. Let me show you. Okay, this has got peacock feathers. Okay. So, you want it to be darker around the edges. So you just go around that first. Then, you know, at the bottom of these jars, they always have a little kind of a raised place that's a little darker. So you just go around there. And then you kind of line right here where the threads would be on the neck. And then, this is all I did. Just ever so lightly brush that on there. Isn't that pretty? So I have mason jars that are this color that my grandmother canned in, and I've got buttons and rhinestones and all kinds of stuff in them. So I just love that. And then you could put, you know, you could make it a bouquet of flowers. You could put yellow down here and it could be lemonade. You could put a straw out of it. I love these things. Okay, so then the next thing I was doing, I'm making a Pasteloween garland. And I got this paint at Walmart. That's Key West. And so I painted it. You know, it takes 3 seconds. And then I went around the edge of it to give it some dimension with this distressed oxide. Okay, so there he is. Now, let me get some pink. And for that one, I think let's try picked raspberry. Okay. And so then my thinking is, after I do this, then I'm going to add some highlights with a gold marker. And then find a real pretty ribbon and string them together. And y'all have to tell me what you think. So, I could use this. Let's see if this works better for these little places. Oh yeah. Isn't that so easy? And it makes such a difference, I think. Okay. Give them some lipstick. Okay. Now, just follow these little pumpkin lines. You know what a pumpkin line is, right? You don't have to do much. Just so you get the idea of what, that it, when you look at it, your eye sees dimension. Okay. Fabulous. All right. Now, let's move on to this purple hat. I think we'll use, well, the violet might be too bright. Let's try some Dusty Concord. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. These wood shapes are so nice. You get 5 of them for $1 at the Dollar Tree. And they have owls. You saw what I did with the owl. And leaves and pumpkins that are not jack-o'-lanterns. Okay, I'm gonna give that a little dimension. Give that a little dimension. Right here where this crack bend is. Looky there. How easy is that? Okay. Alrighty. So there he is. Is that in frame? Yes, there it is. Okay. And then got my black cat. I mean, he's not black. He's orange. Good grief. You get used to every cat for Halloween to be black, and that's what I said. Okay, so I'm going to use carved pumpkin because isn't that appropriate? It may not be dark enough. I may have to go with a brown for this one. We'll see. Oh yeah, that's nothing. Nothing. Let me see. I have to try right persimmon first before I jump ship. That's not showing up for me either. Okay. Well. We'll try vintage photo. The only thing there it is, that I don't like about peeling those things off is paint fingers. Yeah, I'm gonna need this little one for this. Uh-oh. Fingerprints. Well, you know how you cover up a fingerprint with more paint. So Drake is homesick again today. He's resting and watching cartoons, and now Nikki's got it. So, keeping my fingers crossed. I don't know what it is. I'm hoping that his fever is gone. He had one about 3 o'clock this morning, but I'm hoping that it doesn't come back. If it comes back, I'll be taking him to the doctor for a strep test, because that is not anything you can fool around with. Even though his throat looks absolutely fine and normal, I don't know what it is that he has. And there's a kid in this class that was tested positive for strep, and he's had a headache, which, you know, when a 5-year-old has a headache, that's not normal stuff. Not for him, anyway. Got a little heavy-handed right there. It looks pretty spooky, though. Okay, now then, this pumpkin. Did I say I have to do 5 or an odd number? I have a thing about that. In case I didn't, I do have a thing about that. Let's see. How about some mowed lawn? Let's see if that works. Clean that off a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool. Yeah. See how easy this is? And you could leave it plain, you know, but I think this just adds a little something. Okay, so I was watching Cruz's video this morning, and she said something about Chippendale, and I don't know if she meant Chippendale as in the Disney characters or Chippendale as in the dancers. Now, you ladies are about my age, which I will leave that to myself, but you know who you are. There, back in the day, there was a traveling group of dancing men, strippers if you will, that traveled around from town to town. I mean, they were big time. They weren't, you know, whatever. Anyway, so for an engagement surprise, some of my friends took me to a show in Nashville. Okay, so, you know, back in the day, times weren't, people are, okay, just let me say, I wasn't as, what's the word? Savvy, I don't know. I guess I was naive. I don't know. Anyway, so they take me to this place, and you know, the music is loud, and there's tons of women in there, and there's drinking and laughing, and the show's about to start. So they seat us in this, at this table, and it's like it's like in the round, okay, and the dancers are lower, like 3 steps lower than where all the tables are around it. And so they come out, you know, proceed to do their thing and strip down to a G-string. And it was probably pretty much more man than I had ever seen. And they were pulling women out there dancing with them, and I am just, you know, laughing, because that's what I do. Laughing, and laughing, embarrassed, laughing, face hot, red, laughing. So I'm talking to the girls, or I'm looking at them laughing, and when I turn back around, one of them has jumped up beside the table and is dancing right in my face. And I am like, oh my goodness. I have never, and I never did again. Whew. It was something else. But y'all, these ladies, they had no shame. No shame. They'd get out there and dance with those fellas, and whew, it was an experience that I will never forget, obviously. So, y'all let me know if y'all know who the Chippendale dancers are. I haven't heard anything about them lately. I mean, I know it obviously wouldn't still be the same guys. You know, kind of like on the Magic Mike level. Only Magic Mike of the early 80s. Oh my. You know, now ladies, people are just more, I guess it's more out there. It's more, you know, prevalent. I don't know. Anyway, I was sheltered and and shocked. Oh my. Oh, and these ladies, you know, they were putting dollar bills down in their G-strings, and of course my friends were like, "Here, you do it." And I'm like, "No, I'm not touching that." Oh my. Fun times. Fun times. Okay. Now, okay, so I'm just going to go around all these. Let me see how much time I got going here. Yep, I believe I'm going to have to cut it off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just continue to add some little gold outlines and highlights. And I'll be back with the next part. Love you guys. Blessings.